Squad.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is. Episode 41 of The Glitch. The last week of June. So this will be the last podcast we do for the fathers out there. But this one here gonna be pretty controversial. I ain't gonna say controversial, but it might be to some of y'all. To me, the stuff we gonna talk about goes without saying, but you motherfuckers still need to hear it. But anyway, before we get into that shit, what's been happening with you, man?
Man, just grinding, man. Just fuck the understatements. I'm on y'all ass. I'm on y'all ass, nigga. I'm doing everything up. I'm on their ass, nigga. I'm just making progress at the daily, you know what I'm saying? Daily goals, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
And trying to get it, you know? Man,
it's crazy because like you just say, like, fuck all that shit and jump on them. Like, man, to me, being humble is overrated. Right. I don't mean, what I mean is humble in the sense of what society is calling it. Because if a motherfucker didn't have nothing, came from shit, you know what I'm talking about, and grew up out of that, come from having nothing, and now he balling and got everything.
Right.
When he talk about balling and have everything, people look at him like he just, oh, nigga, you need to be bragging about the shit.
Nah, I was just thinking about that shit a while ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers do not acknowledge the greatness and where you came in the what you had to do to get there, and neither do they give a fuck. You know what
they just don't want you bragging if they ain't got it. And that's just it. It's like, nigga, I'm only being cocky and bragging to people who don't like me. Right. Everybody that know me and cool and in my circle and shit, they know, nigga, it's a testimony. It ain't fucking cocky and bragging. I'm gonna spit the gum out because I'm fucking with it. But the thing is, if you got a Benz, right? It's like you had a beater forever.
Right.
And you gradually graduate up to nicer cars. You fuck around and get you an AMG. Or you gonna leave that motherfucker in the garage,
right?
Because you don't want to think people. You want to stay humble,
right?
And I don't want nobody to think I'm just showing off because I can afford this car now. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to drive this motherfucker so you can see it. Nah, I earned this bitch. I worked my way from not having nothing to gradually up to the point where I can afford this shit. And now the fact that I'm showing my shit off, you want to be like, oh, he just too cocky.
Nah, it's something I struggle with, bro. Because like I said, I know a lot of people that ain't shit. A lot of my family that ain't shit, that ain't about nothing. I ain't gonna say they ain't shit. They ain't, when it come to where they stand in life and how they financially move in life, it's different than my vision. Then I know a lot of people who are balling out of control from different walks of life, you know what I mean? They got shit. So, you know, I come from different sides or whatever. But like with me, bro, it's a real struggle with this humble shit because I always try to act according to the person or act according... You know what I'm saying? To the situation. I think that fucks me out of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? For instance, you know, I talk a lot of good shit about a lot of shit, you know, and then it don't mean shit. But then somebody heard from somebody else and you talked about this before, okay, then they own it. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't the message, it's a messenger.
It ain't really like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? It really don't fuck with me, but it really makes me wonder if should I fuck with you? You know what I'm saying? Because you look at me like, I'm like, damn, why do I always have to prove myself to a motherfucker? I try not to come out the gate. You know those type of people who, when they meet you, they want to run down their whole life to you. And within 30 minutes or an hour, like, nigga, slow down. You know what I'm saying? You try to tell me every great thing about you in one day. You know what I'm saying? Or this and that. I never been like that. You know what I'm saying? So people always have to gradually see the shit over time, and then, but you should never be like that with a person. If a person come at you, you should accept them. You know what I'm saying? Respect what they gotta say and be open to them, not looking at where they at in life. You know what I'm saying, or what they got, or because you don't really know.
Had a hiccup, y'all. My bad. Nigga. I mean, cut you off.
Yeah, but you know, like I was saying, you know, like I said, a motherfucker don't know you. They don't know what you've been through, and they take the time to give a shit, you know what I'm saying?
Unless they benefiting.
I always insecurely in my mind think, what the fuck do I be doing wrong to make these niggas play with me? For instance, I go out and get me some weed the other day. Supposed to be a half an ounce, 14 grams. That runs for, you know, usually 110, 120. I get a nigga $100, you know what I'm saying, thinking I'm gonna get a deal. Get to the crib, it's 9 fucking grams, 0.8 with the bag. Give me a second. That's 9.8 with the bag. So
start taking nigga with you.
Nigga, fuck the shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't play like, I don't have to. I spend so much money with weed every other day. Don't play with me like that. And niggas should know that Just by the way I look, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I might not have a deep voice, or I might not be this fucking swole. But nigga, you can look me in my motherfucking eyes and see that I ain't to be fucked with, and that I'm a serious man. Now back to the topic, man. I've been through some shit in my life. Only thing I ain't been is divorce. Nigga, that's the worst thing to me that you can go through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to hold on to my shit. You know what I'm saying? And fight that out. Just like I fought through the other adversities. Nigga, I done own businesses. Nigga, I done goddamn be, you know what I'm saying? Built credit before. I done bought houses before. You know what I'm saying? I done had assets before. I done, you know, and I didn't lose these things. I'm so fucking smart. When I get in the jam, I sell that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I never had anything taken from me. I sell that shit at the right time. It's having the, you know what I'm saying, the mind frame to do what you need to do and make, you know what I'm saying, dramatic decisions in your life. And that's what I was just saying about, like you said, your son them finna get ready to buy their first house. Okay, yeah, hooking them up with a realtor is one thing, but it's our job as fathers to educate them on steps that you need to even come with before you even consider. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Before you even go out there and waste your time, waste anybody else's time, or, you know what I'm saying? This is what you should have, boom, 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 lined up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? When they come down to shit. So it's like, damn, why do motherfuckers? You gotta be. So yeah, like you said, when I pull up in this motherfucking G-Wagon or this bullshit that I don't need, that's liabilities, that's not even making me no money unless I'm putting it on tour or some shit. When I do have the luxury of doing that shit, on top of, don't fucking look at me crazy. I ain't saying you shit, because when I've been trying to tell you, you wasn't feeling me. You didn't listen to me. You know, okay.
Oh, just another hood nigga talking.
You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel that, but that's some aggravating shit when a motherfucker just try to look at you and act like they know your whole existence.
Yeah.
From just the sight of you.
Right.
Or whatever. So yeah, man, that's some deep shit in itself.
Yeah.
But it's just aggravating when you trying to deal with people like that. Like with me personally, I don't think there's been a situation, like I'm gonna say since I've been about 34, 35 years old, where I gave a damn. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if I'm trying to talk to you and you don't take it, I don't take it personal. It's just like, motherfucker, I take it personal if it comes from somebody in my circle. Right. Somebody I really give a damn about. Right. Then I take it personal. If you're somebody I know, one of my partners, if you into that shit and I tell you something and you move a different way, I ain't gonna give a fuck. Yeah. Hey, you do your thing. Hey, I try to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt me. It ain't no brush off my shoulders. It ain't nothing, because you don't hold that spot within inside me for me to even give it. I'm not gonna give you the energy of me giving a damn. Right. I'm not gonna give you that energy. So fuck what you talking about. You can move on, move forward. I don't care what you do. Right. You know what I'm talking about? And to me, honestly, it's easier to move that way throughout life. When, like, people always talk about, oh, my circle's small. That's actually that's a good thing to have a small circle, because your business circle need to be big, but your personal circle need to be small. Right. Because it's less drama. I ain't gonna say it need to be small, whatever, but it's less drama. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's just once you start getting a lot of people, you get different walks of life, you get different upbringings, you get all of this mosh pit shit put in one pot, and everybody got a different outlook. People start having issues. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that's always the case, because if you onesie and twosie in your circle, like one or two people at a time in your circle, you might grow a strong, big ass circle, whatever. But motherfuckers, they just try to hold on to people just for the sake of holding on to people. That's how you miss out on shit, because everybody ain't gonna try. People gonna waste your time. Oh yeah. We went through that shit just the other day. I was looking for a part to fix the window on my car or whatever. We driving up to places, and motherfuckers ain't even hearing what we got to say before they say, "Oh no, we ain't got that." Right. "Oh no, we ain't got that." Right. I know. I'm like, God, well, goddamn, listen. Let me ask the question first. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? But like, I ain't gonna sit up here and he did it better than me, because I gave the motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, he a Hispanic dude. It's probably a language barrier. He didn't understand what I'm saying. He was like, nah, fuck that. That nigga heard what you was saying. Let's just go. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you probably right, nigga. That nigga being an asshole.
But then we ran across a Karen at the Seagulls, though.
And she hooked us up.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking Karen hooked our ass.
We should have asked her name. Her name probably was Karen for real. She looked like a Karen.
She looked like somebody that would have get on your motherfucking nerves.
Or Carol.
Yeah, she looked like somebody that would get on your nerves, but she had to, and that goes back to what you were saying. You can't look at a motherfucker and tell who they gonna be, because she looked like one of the people that be like, Look, we don't have it.
Yeah.
She looked like that type, but she wasn't.
She started talking.
And she hooked us up.
It's a different thing.
Whatever, but shit. Other than that, what else you got going on?
Man, just like I say, just continue to build, man, and try to stay out the fucking way. It's just so much shit going on within the city, man. I'm trying to get the fuck out. If it say Dallas police, if they show up, if they your police, then I don't want to live there. You know what I'm saying? I need to stay in a suburb that
I feel like
they got. If it's Dallas police, I don't want to live. It's just too much shit going on. Motherfuckers getting shot on the train. Motherfuckers getting shot at Hurricane Home. Motherfuckers, ever since they did that, and I never liked that. I never agreed with that. Why the fuck are we so goddamn loose with the gun laws, and people are dying like that, bro?
Bro, Texas is its own fucking entity. Motherfuckers brag about the gun laws, but then until it affects you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get me wrong. I believe people should own. In my opinion, honestly, I think they need to wait till motherfucker turn 30 before you can buy a pistol. Now, that's nothing against people, younger people.
What you said on Facebook, motherfucker need to get their ass whooped. You gotta fight and win some fights.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that too. They say you gotta win these 3 fights before you can buy a pistol.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I think you need to be at least 30 years old, man, because in your 20s, you still a hothead.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? This ain't nothing, and the thing about it, it's a catch-22.
Right.
Because females are out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, that age is kind of high, though, bro.
Yeah, it's high. You say it's kind of high, but at the same time, look at where most of the gunplay coming from.
I say 21.
No, hell
I say 21, and I say the penalties for being caught for breaking the law should be more severe. You know what I'm saying?
I go with that one.
You know what
but
I'm saying?
It's still, to me, it's just, as a youngster, these motherfuckers got too many points to prove. They want to prove that they the hardest until your life slows down.
Well, they not able to get the guns anyway. They getting the guns illegal anyway. You know?
Well, no. That's just it. You know what I'm talking about? That's just it. People go get it. That's what I was trying to say. God damn, my bad, y'all. I was fucking up. Whatever. But that's just it. Getting them illegal and legal. I understand that there's two different things. And most people who doing dumb shit are getting them illegally. But there are motherfuckers who got their guns assigned to them. But like I said, if you a hothead with a pistol, go back to the thing about you need to win some fights first,
right?
Whatever. But if you a hothead with a pistol, then, or if you just a nigga with a point to prove, like I'm gonna show these niggas something. To me, you don't do that shit in your 30s. Right. Nigga, you got a career, you probably got kids or some shit or whatever. So most time, if you're in your 30s and you get a pistol, you probably gonna be protecting something.
Right.
Versus out here just trying to brand the shit and show it off.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But in Dallas, like I used to on my Facebook, I used to post all of these fucking violence every now and then. I still do, but I'm trying to calm it down because we got so much shit happening within our city that to me is nonsense. Like you just mentioned, motherfucker fighting outside of goddamn Hurricane Harbor. And motherfucker shot a 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. He was 18. Mm-hmm. Point proven by being a youngster. Mm-hmm. To me, between 18 and 21, you ain't done growing yet. No. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't done. You still figuring shit out or whatever. So I just think you need to have a sane mind because you simply say, well, we can do a background check on these motherfuckers. What between that, when you a youngster, you ain't done no dumb shit to get caught, really.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, too? For them to say, okay, you can't buy a pistol.
Right.
We need to do a background check. This motherfucker, 22 years old, he probably been doing dumb shit, but he haven't done enough to get caught.
That's why I say the laws and the penalties gonna have to be stricter because, see, if you can't buy a gun until you 30, so if you do get caught with a gun before you 30, and you ain't got no permits, you ain't got no special forces, you should get 5 to 10 years off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Scared of that shit.
Make motherfuckers very scared of that shit. Like, damn, I get more than
the only catch to that is women. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only catch 22 is because shit, women, y'all, to me, women, all of y'all need to carry some kind of form of protection on you,
right,
or whatever. Because you, as strong as you, that's gonna be another topic for another day. But as strong as you think you are, you can't whoop a dude.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, the average woman can't whip the average guy, and that's the bottom line. But dudes out here these days, it's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here that can't just appreciate an attractive woman and say, damn, she bad. And if you try to holler at her, okay, fine, and she turn you down, Charlie Mike, continue mission. You know what I'm talking about? But motherfuckers can't do that shit. They all in they feeling, oh, bitch, fuck you, and blah, 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 blah. And now you got a whole scene because the youngster, the hothead, can't accept the fact that this woman said, I got a man already.
I try to tell her all the time. I try to get her to keep up with it. There's something that I guess she's not used to having, so she'll forget it. I give her some mace. I keep her some a pocket knife. You know what I'm saying? And you know
so much you can do, man. I feel you on that shit.
You know, and she don't. You know, sometimes I see it and she just, but me, I fucking around and have all 3 of them. So nigga, you got to go through all 3 of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I'm talking about that shit, but I got a pistol. I don't even carry that motherfucker.
Right.
I need to because for one, I'm a big dude, and motherfuckers ain't gonna try to fight me for that alone or whatever. For 2, I'm a big dude. And motherfuckers ain't gonna try to fight me for that alone. I don't want to shoot nobody. I would much rather one of us get our ass whooped,
right,
and move on, and we can lie later. Like, I beat the nigga ass. He got a good one right here. Oh shit, nigga, you might have won the fight, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, both of us going home to our families. One of us got our ass beat.
So that's what I thought about yesterday. Cause I've been, I got the pistol recently or whatever, little pocket rock. I can take it everywhere, and I had been, and I was like, fuck that. I ain't gonna take it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga shoot me, that's your bitch ass, scary ass took my life. I don't want to be the nigga that with the gun. Yeah, they had a gunfight or whatever. Yeah, nah, nigga, I'm out here trying to live my life. Like you say, I'm in my 30s. I got shit to lose. I ain't got shit to prove. So there's no reason for me to have to pull a gun on a nigga. If a nigga shoot into my car on some road rage shit, or he want to pull it, okay, that was my day to die. I don't need to have no pistol on me. I walk around without a gun to prove how bad I am. I'm so motherfucking bad and so hard, I don't need a gun. Well, I'll take your gun.
I disagree. Whatever. And I mean, I agree with your standpoint, but at the same time, I don't carry a gun because I'm retarded. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, your mentality behind, you got a set purpose behind why you don't carry a gun, and that's your reason for it. The reason I disagree, I feel like I don't think you should give your life to a stupid motherfucker for being stupid if you could have protected yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just say, like, motherfucker walk up on you talking shit from across the street, and you see him coming or whatever. The first thing you can do is probably reach for your pistol just to make sure that, hey, motherfucker, you can see I'm strapped, so stay your ass over there.
I don't think them scenarios 9 times out of 10 they don't even go like that. I seen so many niggas get caught lacking that have a gun. Or you in a situation. It happens. Ain't nobody gonna come at you when they see you prepared.
That's what I'm saying.
They gonna come at you when you unprepared anyway. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
not all the time. Motherfuckers be stupid, talking shit and popping off, and especially youngsters. They like to show their motherfucking gun first. Like, nigga, motherfucker, they like to show their goddamn gun, right? Or whatever. But the bottom line is, I don't, whether you slipping or not. Like, motherfucking, like you said, gonna walk behind you and pop your ass and you got a pistol or whatever. But at the same time, I would rather to see somebody that's prepared and they lost the battle, whatever, but at least you know that, hey, I got mine too. Right. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not knocking your mentality behind it.
I move so fast, like I said, I take it with me. It be in my pocket sometime. And some places I don't feel like taking it, I leave it in the car. Your car fucking around and get stolen. Now you lose your car and your gun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying, you just happen to get into some shit that day, you know what I'm saying, you go to jail. I know I got warrants in this certain city on some bullshit tickets that I ain't paid, so if I go to jail, they gonna take my gun too. Now I got my gun jammed up, gotta wait to get that back.
So, so what do you have a gun for if you don't want to bring it with you? A pistol anyway.
I have a gun to protect my home. Okay. And she need a gun more than I need a gun. But because
like I said,
if you come in my face with a gun.
But the same thing apply to her. Like, far as the slipping thing, you saying you want her to carry a gun so she can protect herself.
She ain't gonna carry a gun and not be responsible with it. She gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be ready to shoot her ass. And what the fuck my gun? So you
don't feel like your girl need to carry one?
I feel like she can. I don't feel like she's responsible. I don't think she's consistent enough. I don't think it would be something that.
So you don't think she should right now? You don't think she's ready for it, pretty much?
Nah.
Yeah, but you feel like she need to carry something for protection, like mace,
right? She won't even carry mace and all that type of shit consistently. So why would I give you? You know what I'm saying? How you focusing?
When my girl take trips, she already know I'm inspecting your suitcase before you leave, and that motherfucking pistol better be in there. Yeah. Or whatever. You know, I can't tell you what you do with it when you get up there. If you go carry it with you, if you go get lazy and say, because the thing about it is you can't predict when some shit go happen. Right. And whatever, you be like, I didn't carry it with me because I just went to the store. You think a motherfucker whoever gets fucked up just went to the store and came back and said that this shit ain't gonna happen to me?
But when I went to the store last night, the night before, I got my pistol with me. My pistol be in my pocket. My pistol be on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of the times, like for instance, when I was with you yesterday, I didn't. Why do I need a pistol? You don't have a pistol. Well, I mean, I can have a pistol, but we're not going at her. We're not expecting that type of.
We ain't looking for that. But a lot of people ain't. When it happened to them, a lot of people ain't looking for that drama.
Like I said, it comes from your part of the engagement, right? Just like, for instance, a few days ago, somebody got shot on Loop 12, a road that I travel a lot, coming from Pleasant Grove, going to Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? So they got shot, and a woman was pregnant. It was this car swung in front of this car. They was bullshitting around with each other. You had some type of involvement in
interaction with it, yeah.
Because if not, you would have I hit the brakes on niggas. I like to do that shit. They thinking they finna speed up, or they thinking they finna swing over in front of me. I already know you finna get over here, so my car already over there. They be mad at me. Oh, I thought I was finna get over. Nah, bitch ass nigga. You are predictable. You are a fucking loser. And I know what type of people like you gonna do, so I'm already getting out your way. Get off in front of me, get off from behind me, get off from the side of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you continue, you know what I'm saying, I need to even pull my car over or stop or do something. I need to get away from you.
So you're avoiding the situation.
You know what I'm saying? But if I interact with you if I give you some attention and when I pull up to the light, I don't look around, I don't, you know what I'm saying? When people try to pull up right next to me and look in my window, I move up. Get out of my car. I'm just trying to get to where I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to engage with you. I want to look at you. I want to see you. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If you were somebody I knew, you probably would be saying my name or honking the horn. Yeah. So, other than that, I don't know you and I don't want shit to do with you. I'm just trying to get to where I gotta go. So that's what I'm saying. Like we don't need the gun to add to the product. That's what I'm talking about doing. I'm talking about being a nigga that's like you said, shit don't affect you until it affect you.
That part. But a perfect example of protecting yourself with a pistol, like that situation where I got into a fight at work or whatever. That would have been a perfect situation for me to pull my pistol out, honestly. I'm telling you, he didn't have one, but you never know when the motherfucker.
Why? You whooped his ass.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, but what if I was 120 pounds and I'm not looking for no drama? You know what I'm talking about? This big motherfucker like 240, 250, 260, and whoever he on the phone with is hyping him up because he mad at whoever on the phone, and you rushing somebody, or it could have been a woman. He rushing up on a woman or whatever. She can pull a pistol out and bang this nigga because she didn't ask for that drama. She wasn't in no situation for the drama, but at the same time she couldn't get out of it because the nigga is blocking her car because he mad at whoever he on the phone with. You know what I'm talking about? And then, like I said, situation that you can't predict any situation that's about to happen, but if you prepared for anything to happen, then you could be ready. I mean, ain't no telling he could have had a pistol. He could not have had a pistol. Right. Nobody really knows. The outcome worked out for us. I hit him, and that was it, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out for both of us. But what I'm saying is, what if that rage that he had, and like I said, the motherfucker was 115 pounds, and he choking this motherfucker out, and he got your mentality like, well, I don't carry a pistol because I don't want no. I'm not looking for no smoke. You wasn't looking to get choked out, but this motherfucker came and choked your ass because he was mad at somebody goddamn else. You know what I'm saying? So you just, like I said, you just never know, and this is a thin line, man. Right. I'm like, I don't knock what you talking about, like your situation, because you long as you got your mentality straight on what you gonna do, then go for it. But I feel like motherfucker need to be able to protect yourself.
I come from being a borderline hothead. I get anxiety when people do things to me. So when people do things to me, it's a possibility. It's possibility I can react. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta lead by example. How I'm gonna tell my 17 and my 18-year-old sons not to be walking around with pistols and not to be doing that, and every time they see me, I got a gun on me like a scary ass nigga.
I don't think having a gun make you scary, but at the same time, with a 17-year-old. Yeah, that conversation got to go a little different.
Well, you ain't even out here. You ain't doing it. Your little ass should be at work, should be there at school, should be at home, should be fucking. What do you need a gun for? You starting shit. You online. You antagonizing people. You calling niggas out. You telling niggas to pull up.
That ain't got nothing to do with a pistol.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't got nothing to do with a pistol.
No, that's why they got a pistol, because they starting shit and they want to, and they think people gonna be scared of them because they got.
I got a pistol.
That's why we talking about young generation.
Oh, so we talking about young.
Yeah, we talking about young, and we talking about. Why we may do as middle-aged men could influence this. Like I said, it's just not about being hypocrite. It don't matter if nobody see it or not.
You know what though?
You know what I'm saying?
And that too, I see differently. I don't let my kids do what I do. Motherfucker, you ain't been through what I've been through. And people be like, well, you cussing for your kids, what you gonna do if they cuss? Bitch, I'm grown.
They ain't gonna do it around you.
I'm grown.
They ain't gonna do it around you.
And if I find out they were doing it around anybody else, I'm gonna get
my son played with guns and he lived with his mama.
Yeah, that's a topic for another time.
You know what I'm saying?
We know how that shit go.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, you know. But like we're gonna take a little old break, man, and then we, come with some more shit.
We be right back, y'all. Hey, if you could get a pistol and shit, act right with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Gun violence these days has grown.
It's out of control, man.
Me and him, right now, we got two different
shit. Like I said, I know I'm gonna defend myself. You come into my house, You fuck with me wrong, I'm gonna shoot your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If I got my pistol on me with that time, but like I said, I'm not trying to be one of them niggas that just like I got a partner, bro. This nigga got all these type of guns, all this. Ooh, I got this, I got that. Just to say you got it. Then you can't shoot all them guns at once. You only need one gun to protect yourself. So don't think you impressing me or you shitting on me because you got all these guns. Because I don't care about having all them guns. When I get the gun that I want to get and I can afford it, I'm going to do that. Till then, I just need something. I need a little slingshot. I just need something to get you up off me. You know what I'm saying?
And any one of them guns going to do.
And these niggas are felon.
Oh, shit.
I ain't no felon. I can have any fucking gun I want, go anywhere I want to, and I want to keep it that way. But me running around with guns and accidentally get into it with a nigga, get caught on my bad day, and I discharge my shit, now I got a felony. Now I can't have a gun. Now I can't protect myself. And that's some idiotic shit. And that's what I'm gonna avoid, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So if you kill me in the meantime, good one. You got one on you, nigga. I got a motherfucking $350,000 life insurance, nigga. My people still gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm worth more dead than alive anyway. I don't give a shit.
Most of us all got it.
But I'll be damned if I continue to make life harder while I'm here, because they don't give a damn about me protecting myself. They don't give a damn about these gun laws. They don't give a damn about me trying to build a business and this and this and this and this and that. You can't do nigga shit, bro, and think that you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, so all these motherfuckers in the hood, in the grove, in the clip, yeah, they be driving regular, they be driving back because they know they got a pistol and they know they gonna fucking do some shit stupid to somebody. When you don't have them type of influences and things going on in your life, you move better. You move better. You know what I'm saying?
Message, influences. Like I just said, man, we got two different views on the gun things, but at the same time, both of us are advocates for not gun violence.
Yeah, no
like,
gun violence.
You know, talking about this shit be just retarded. Like we just.
But we got different views, but we really don't. Like I said, you got a gun, but you don't. Why do you don't carry?
My reason for not carrying it is different from your reason.
Because you got a big ass gun right now, and then when you want to get
a pistol.
Yeah,
I got a shotgun under the bed,
right,
or whatever. But I got a pistol for the car, and the only reason I don't carry it is because I don't be fucking thinking about it. Now,
and that's a good thing.
No, not
how long have you lived all this time, and were you? Your setup, bro. You don't need you wear gym fucking shorts all the time, bro. How are you gonna carry a pistol,
bro? You can carry a pistol in your fucking right here.
You can, and be noticeable, and then be looking at people be looking at you crazy. Why does he have a gun all the time? Is he hold on?
I'm gonna rewind that back to the beginning part. I already told you I don't care what
you don't care what people think.
Nope, not a bit.
You don't care what people think. But at this point, you walk into the gym, you can talk to anybody. You can everybody be like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, ooh, I seen you.
Yeah.
You come in there with a gun on your hip.
Well, you can't go in the gym with a pistol.
That's what
you can't go in there.
My point exactly. So you leave your gun in a Challenger.
Yeah.
And somebody told the Challenger by accident.
Okay.
You find the Challenger.
Mm-hmm. Then you report your gun stolen if it's gone. Simple as that.
Why have to even go through all that?
So why? Because I think a gun is more than just for your house. Like I said, like you believe you shouldn't carry a gun nowhere. Me, I believe I should carry that motherfucker more often. You know what I'm talking about? Because, like I said, situations, I done been in situations where motherfucker probably could have shot my ass. I'm not going, if motherfucker knuckle up, I'm not pulling my gun out. You know what I'm talking about? I know me. Right. I know me. Right. I'm not going to pull my gun out unless I feel that shit is necessary. Right. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, I don't want to be caught in a situation where I should have pulled my gun out, but I ain't got that.
That's why I take it when it's late. If I go to 7-Eleven and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm trying to get some cigars or some shit, you know, or certain places I'm going to, I feel like, okay, maybe they trying to rob this bitch. I might need to be a hero, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't predict when some shit go happen. Like I just said while I go to the situation doing the car, I couldn't predict that nigga. What if? Okay, let's say I got on this red shirt, right? I'm on the wrong side of town. I don't mean no garbage. I like the motherfucking shirt, but you got some knuckleheads over here that's like, hey, ho ass nigga, blah 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 on that bullshit.
Right. You can't predict having that accident, a major accident in your car, and you got airbags to protect you. Your ass still can die.
What they got to do with a pistol though?
It's just an example.
It's an extra precaution. Like the airbag, you can still die with airbags, but you got a better chance of surviving with airbags than without them. Yep. So it's just an extra level of precaution. Same thing with this. I'm not gonna pull this pistol. I'm not showing it off. I'm not doing none of that motherfucking shit. I know I got it. The public don't need to know, but I know I got this shit in my pocket for situations that I'm not ready for right now. Situations that I can't predict. I'm not carrying this motherfucker like I know today gonna be that day. Don't nobody know that day gonna be that day. But I'm carrying it because I don't want today to be that day. I might get shot with the gun, but hell, I don't want to be the one that should have had it and didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I just feel like I should carry the motherfucker way more.
We're gonna agree to disagree. You know, that's why we're gonna move. Because I feel like in this day and time, it's just like how they'll say that's some young nigga shit. I feel like carrying a gun all the time is some young nigga shit. And that's why they be doing that shit, and that's why the shit. So I feel like as an OG, as a grown man, as somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you come at me and you don't use that bitch, if you come at me and you, oh, I'm finna do that shit on the movies, nigga. I'm gonna break your motherfucking. I know how to do it. You know, because they not expecting you to. They expecting you to be afraid and timid. Then you come at me with that gun, I'm gonna break your motherfucking finger. Pop you, pop your nigga. This nigga crazy. This nigga rap the young nigga kill.
If you within arm's reach with a gun, nigga ain't scared of you. If you 10, 12 feet over there, matter of fact 7, 8 feet over
like
there,
you say, you
I can't reach you.
Yeah.
Then I got.
You ready for a gunfight? You gotta be ready to slang that thing.
I gotta be like, okay, but if you in my face with a pistol, like, nigga ain't scared.
I'm finna take that bitch. I'm finna beat the fuck out of you with that gun, fool.
You got to kill me with that shit.
Man, I'm finna take that. That nigga got shot his own. Man, I can't wait. I can't. My shit be. That's what I be ready for. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be ready. No, I'm ready to take your and do the opposite of what the fuck you thought was gonna happen in your head and just make a fucking movie with your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do this shit like you doing a movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a goddamn. This nigga gonna be on the news. Man, surveillance camera caught one man trying to rob another man. This man.
I had a partner in the military. What the fuck was this nigga name? Was it Jones? I think his nigga name was Jones. He was a black dude. But this motherfucker could literally, like if you holding your pistol, he knew how to fucking disarm that motherfucker.
Yeah, he know how to take that. That's crazy, bro.
And I was like, damn,
that's
bro.
The
like,
shit that I'm on,
I wanted him to show me, but he wasn't there long enough. He was there long enough to show me he knew how to do it.
Right.
But not to show me how to do
it's
it.
It's instance, because if you know guns and you know pistols and you not afraid and a nigga put a gun in your face, nigga, you can look at the fucking clip release.
Yeah, you're a retarded motherfucker. First of all, if you right here with the pistol threatening somebody.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say you're retarded because a lot of people just get, so you can't call them retarded because a lot of people just get shook by the sight of a gun.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I feel like if you like I've had it happen to me in my Airbnb. I think I told that on the previous episode. Nigga pulled a pistol on me, but nigga, you in arm's reach. I ain't scared of you. Nigga, get your shit and get the fuck out.
Right.
He was a youngster, nigga. He got his shit.
What I'm saying.
He got his shit and got the fuck out.
Bitch ass youngster thinking that me presenting this gun is gonna put some fear. That's why I said if you walking around with it, you got one, you know, just for shit. Yeah, you a coward. You on some scary shit. You scared to get, you know what I'm saying, get handled. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I'm in that category. So I'm like, shit.
Well, I ain't scared to get handled. I just don't want to. I got kids,
right?
You know what I'm talking about, and I want to be able to say that I did my best.
Oh, I say if we get a safe in the car to where it's locked up.
Now, see, okay, so if you got a safe in the car, how you gonna get?
No, I'm not talking about when you riding. When I'm out, my gun is on me.
Oh,
my
right,
gun.
right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm talking about when you gotta leave it in your car. That's what I'm talking about too, because a lot of guns come into these kids' possession by theft, bro. Yeah. Breaking into people's houses and breaking into people's cars. So
yeah,
I know this for a fact, bro. Because I always ask myself all the time, bro, who giving these kids these guns? I always felt like it was a nigga my age, 35, got a 17-year-old, and this nigga still fucking immature, and he want to mold his son and his cousin and them niggas to be his foot runners, and while he sit up in the house on some bitch ass scary shit.
It do be niggas like that doing shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as older people, we supposed to be better influences for the kids, but at the same time, you got older cats out here showing their guns off just to show off their guns. Anyway, y'all, this shit got long to bitch.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and be right back with the meat and potatoes. Peace. All right, y'all. We back. We back again. To finish off, get into the minute. I ain't going to say we're going to finish off because who knows what the fuck we may get to talk about. That last segment went on longer than we wanted it to. But hell, I like it when me and him have them fucking disagreements on this bitch. You're talking about, because I would like to get the audience. I want to hear what y'all got to say on the gun violence shit or whatever. Hey, scoot over some. Get in the camera.
I'm trying to not to see.
Oh no, you don't. I don't care about that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about that shit. That shit smells great. But anyway, so y'all, today's topic is you're balling only because your kids ain't in your budget.
Yeah.
Man, I can think of so many people. You know, I remember like being like, I'm saying my 20s with my oldest son AJ, right? Must be there 5 he got over there. You gonna pull yourself together?
I'm good.
No, you ain't, nigga.
Man, go ahead, man. You can talk over me, nigga. Oh my bad. Come on.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But nah, I remember growing up and always hearing, you know what I'm saying, people talk about like, oh, man, I gotta pay the child support. Baby mama ain't doing this and she doing that. And, nigga, I was like, but the story sounded the same.
Right.
Because it's always the same shit. But, nigga, that shit fell on me and now I understand. But the fact that people ain't good at explaining the story, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I think a lot of shit get lost in translation. Like,
they just say the cliche ass shit.
So you don't know the real behind it. Exactly. They say the cliche shit, right. So you don't know the real behind it. And the thing is, you got people out here like we go flip flop on this one. For the past 3 episodes, we've been pretty much boosting dads up. You know right. But this one, we going both. This one on dads and moms. Because you got dads out there that are paying child support. You know what I'm talking about, for these kids, but the moms are taking vacations with the money. You know what I'm talking about, or buying nice clothes, but the kids still in regular shit. You got dads paying child support, you know what I'm saying, to moms who make triple what they make. You know what I'm talking about? And the only reason they're paying child support is because the mom is envious. I ain't gonna say envious, but she mad at the nigga still, and she know damn well the situation ain't what it is. You know that honestly, you need to be helping him with them kids. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that now. Let me rewind. Cause me and my kinfolk have a discussion on this shit. We're talking about people that it's effects. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, shut the fuck up. Yeah. If the shoe fucking fits. Now what I'm saying is you got to do. Let's say you got to do making let's just say $5,000 a month. Yeah. Hypothetically speak, $5,000 a month. Right. That's a good amount of money. Mm-hmm. Child support probably about $850 a month for 2 kids or whatever. But then you got the baby mom over there. She, you know what I'm saying, she probably making 6 figures. Right. I'm not saying this man ain't supposed to pay for his kids, because you're supposed to pay for your goddamn kids or whatever. But at the same time, if you got the kids more than her, why the fuck? And the thing about it is, it's legal. This is a legal fucking hustle. You got the kids either just as much as her or more, but yet you still got to pay $850 a month on child support. What the fuck you think she doing with that goddamn money? And she chilling. And some people like, well, it's up to you to determine. Nigga, if I'm paying $850, that's up to me to say. I ain't gonna say, because I can't really say, but I can have some feelings behind that shit. And so if I was paying a little $100-something a month, then okay, I wouldn't really be making that much of a difference, unless that $100-something a month was a big ass chunk of my check. Right. You know what I'm talking about? But in my situation, that ain't the case. But it's more along the lines like, motherfucker, I got the kids more than you. It's been times where I had the kids 2.5 months of time. While the kids are with me, while they're with me, in my possession, I'm paying child support. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? They with me because you off working.
That's why I'm confused on to really truly what this episode is about. Is it about us or about them?
It's about either way. It's about parents. This ain't just dad.
Because it's a lot of people that's in that situation like you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like we said, niggas ain't. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to get to the nigga part in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, I know for me, bro, I've been a father since I was 17 years old, bro.
Long as goddamn time.
And it's not nobody else's fault but mine. I'm fucking unprotected.
Hold on, bro. Let me cut you off. You hear that shit? This motherfucker owned up to his shit. Yeah. Like, he didn't say it was okay. He didn't say he owned up like, nigga, this is the bed that I made. Yeah. And I'm going to lay in this motherfucker because I can't put up for nobody else. Right. I did this shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling my story. Goddamn, my bad, I didn't cut you off.
That's real though.
It's crunk when you hear somebody goddamn actually say, yeah, nigga, I made this motherfucking bed.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm just telling this for other motherfuckers that may be in a similar situation to help guide them so they don't make some of the same mistakes.
Right. And then when you know better and you trying and you got the ability to do better, and then you make mistakes and then you try to undo them. I mean, you try to make the best of the mistakes. So even though I had all these kids, in a short time, 3 different baby mamas, 3 different kids, I still wanted to be the best father I could, bro. So I was involved with each one of them. You know what I'm saying? And each one of them costs money. Each one of them got their own different issues, bro. Yep. So
especially when they got different mamas, because their mama probably pumping their head up full of whatever.
And then you got situations where, like you say, the mama is so goddamn mean. Women are so goddamn envious, bro, and so crazy. They don't even want you to fight. They don't even want you to have the ability to say, hey, yeah, he's a good dad, he's trying, he want to be in his kid life.
Because it ain't a good topic of conversation.
Right.
They can't go across the girls to their homegirls and be like, girl, my baby daddy come pick these kids up. That nigga do good with them kids. That ain't no good topic of conversation.
So you got a nigga that have spent his resources not only taking care of his kids, but then fighting for his kids at the same fucking time.
Yep.
Now say, you know about that. You know what's going on. So then imagine doing that early on in your life. While you still trying to figure out your life, still trying to get things done. You ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't figured out shit with you, but you know, like, okay, I need to be a good dad, I need to make some money, I need to do this, I need to do that. So, I mean, just speeding it up and then giving the flow back to you, bro. Man, I've been through a lot of shit to where it's like I'm not balling because I am in my kids' life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And that fucking hurts, man. And not that you're in your kid's life and ain't balling because of that, but the way it happens. The only reason that it cuts so much into you is because the big mom ain't cooperating. You know what I'm talking about? Like, motherfucker, we ain't together.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Why we fighting?
Yeah.
Do we want him to graduate?
Right.
I want him to graduate. You want him to graduate so he can move on and whether join the military or go to college. But we want our kid to have a prosperous life. Why the fuck a man you fighting? God damn it. Okay, he needs some clothes. Here, I got him. When he with me, I get clothes. When he with you, you get clothes. Or goddamn, if I'm paying child support, hell, if I'm paying you $800 a month child support, my kid should have a fucking savings account. You know what I'm saying? You ain't spending $800 a month. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say.
Right.
Whatever. I've had my kids for 3 months.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Not right now, but when she was working out of town one time. For 3 months. Them 3 months, I probably spent $850 on groceries. You know what I'm saying? So paying $800 a month, I'm talking about $800. When I say $800, I went and took them to buy shoes, I bought them clothes, and I was grocery shopping. Yeah. And I probably, like I said, on them in general, I probably spent a good $800 over 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So for you to sit and you ain't go shop for them for clothes and shoes every month. But that's something that happens periodically.
Here's the kicker, though. You doing all of that, and you paying attorney fees.
Yeah.
And you paying child support. When you take all of this to court, that fucking system, them folks they don't give a fuck. They don't. You know what's crazy, man? Consideration. They don't. You would
think that count for some shit itself. Like this man fighting to see his goddamn kids. That shit should count. Let me see your child support record.
In order to make it count, you have to spend more money for a white person to tell them that it count, or a very sensitive, proper talking, you know what I'm saying, emotional attaching black person. You know what I'm saying? Not saying
black person. I'm saying black person can play the game. They can play both sides.
They can play the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as your attorney, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hired my attorney specifically because she was black, and we see how that shit went down.
You know, but you know, and it's not a racial thing, but it's just the fact that, like you say, knowing you got to spend that money with somebody who know the system and know how to make all that extra shit you do count, and that's fucked up. That's why we talked about this off of camera. But man go through shit. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about this 5 minutes before you came. I said, man, motherfuckers always hollering about such and such pride, gay pride, this. Nigga, male pride. Male pride. I'm finna rock that shit, bro. Just male pride. Yeah. Man, we get fucking shitted on so bad and treated like shit, bro. And then we do it to ourselves because we don't know no better. We always amongst turmoil and people turn us down. And, nigga, that's why I said, if all the fucking ego and the testosterone that's drived in the wrong direction be turned down across the board with races, shouldn't be no gun violence. We shouldn't be out here shooting each other because everybody wouldn't be so damn angry and having so many disagreements.
That's only logic because it makes sense. But you got motherfuckers who ain't thinking about that.
I know that, but I'm just saying if
it was the case, then you know what I'm saying. There'd be a whole lot less violence if everybody was about their business. If everybody out here trying to get some money and not take somebody else's money, we wouldn't really be having this situation.
And not hating on people, not feeling like everybody is your fucking threat to you, or you gotta be. I mean, you might not have more than this person to be on this person's level, but you don't have to show that jealousy, bro. If you don't even want to fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a part of their circle or kiss their ass, but you don't have to do no harm to them or do
just cut them off. Like, you just don't fuck with them.
Just like look the other way. It could be people be jealous of people they don't fucking know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They just see a nigga, you know what I'm saying, and oh, this nigga think he the shit. He always got J's and shit on.
Yeah,
He always, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, in a situation like that, man, like with me, when it comes to like just shady ass people, like I can never kick it with a nigga that got kids and don't take care of them.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like we were talking about the circle and shit a while ago. Like how the fuck? Okay, so there have been situations where you would see me out dressed halfway decent and my kids looking like garbage. Not because they don't have, it's because they was out playing. I'm not going to put them in their good shit to go play. You know what I'm talking about? And get fucked up. So we put them in their trash. We're like, well, I'm not fit to sit out there and play in the same with your ass. So I'm going to put on my J's and my fucking shirt and hat and look halfway decent while you go out there and get scuffed all in your hair. My daughter, for example. Right. When we go out, I'm pretty sure people look at us like we crazy because after soccer practice, boy, her hair be all over the goddamn place. Right. Mine will be faded, cut, waves, and her shit she got on be dirty as fuck. So people look at you, but it's like, nigga, you don't, first of all, you don't know me. Right. Whatever. Nigga, my kids got everything that I got got. You know what I'm talking about? And that's regardless of how much I'm paying in child support or how much I'm paying in attorney fees. Their mama don't send them over there with clothes. Right. You know what I'm talking about? She don't send them over there with shit. Matter of fact, she don't even let them, if they got something in my house that they like, she don't let them take it over there. Right. You know what I'm talking about? But the crazy part about it is like, what fucking, if it's for the kids, what fucking difference do it make? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck can't they take this fucking video game? You ain't got the video game over there. Mm-hmm. They want to play it. Let them take it. Like, you got a PS4, I got a PS4. But the Spider-Man game you ain't got. I got the Spider-Man game. I bought it for him or whatever. But he can't take it over there because I bought it. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's some whole ass shit right there. And there's so many women out there that play that role in their kids' life and they act like they're doing better for them or whatever. But as far as the spending money goes, it's like, nigga, I'm not balling. Right. You know what I'm talking about? And that's because I'm spending money on my kids. The haircuts ain't fucking cheap. You know what I'm talking about? Hair products for my daughter ain't cheap. Fucking $700 a month child support ain't cheap. Yeah. And when my kids are growing, my daughter, she's athletic. My son, he lift weights with me and shit, so he growing. So their appetites are growing or whatever. Now they're growing out of their clothes or whatever. So the money I'm giving their mom, and since they only with me on the weekend, she's supposed to be like, okay, well, y'all can take this outfit over. And the reason I can speak on that is because I went through that growing up. Like, nigga, my mom used to send us to my daddy's house with clothes. We didn't always need them, but we got them just in case. They were beefing, but not like they could communicate. Right. You know what I'm talking about? They could communicate or whatever. But the thing is like, nigga, if you got, I left the house, the kids got all their whole wardrobe, so you want me to come over and start over? Right. With a wardrobe instead of sending them over there with a few items? Right. Like, nah, fuck that. Your daddy can figure that out. I'm talking about they came home from school looking like shit. Right. Because she didn't want them to wear nice clothes to my house. Right. But yet, like I said, yet and still, nigga, I'm paying for that shit. Right. You know, nigga, and when they get to my crib, same thing. I got to go out and buy some more clothes. Karen helped me so much with that shit. Right. You talking about? She'll take them out and just go shopping for them. But I ain't think, cause I buy onesies and twosies clothes. Like, I buy 2-3 shirts here, 2-3 pair of pants there, a pair of shoes. And that's only because I got them Thursday to Monday, right, which is still a big gap. You know what I'm talking about? I got them every other Thursday to Monday, so I got extended visitation. Right. The fact that I got to have visitation from my goddamn kids, that just sounds all fucked up anyway. Or whatever.
But, you know, big shout out to Karen, though, bro, because she posted something on Facebook, like I said, that made a lot of sense. And that, you know, it hit.
That co-parenting?
Yeah, you know, it made a lot of sense, bro. And I, you know, like I say, you know, co-parenting is not hard if you're not worried about. So just like, you know, like you saying, she do a lot of fucked up shit. But once you get, and you'll see your kids are still kind of young, boy, and they look so much like you, and they so fucking lit. So I know it's very hard for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you missed what happened last night, man. I'm talking about all of them. Karen was recording and shit. Yeah. All of them niggas in there on the bed on me. Because I told Karen, because Karen, she about to go to Colorado. Right. I don't want to go for the whole week. Right. I don't mind coming from Wednesday to Friday, so she's trying to convince me to go Wednesday to Friday. Right. And I kept saying, no, I'm not going to go for the whole week. Mm. You take them first 2 days and you can chill, and I can chill and I come up there Wednesday, we can kick it and blah, 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 blah. Right. So due to the fact that she didn't like my response, she sicked my kids on me.
Hell nah.
Trinity came in there, I'm talking about on my ass, pulling my hair, tickling me and pinching me. Daddy, you're going to go with Karen. Yeah. Then Amari come back and shit like, Amari, I give you some candy if you beat your daddy up. Yeah. That's all you got to say to Amari. Yeah. Then he jumped on. Then my nephew came in there and he's like, well, I don't know what the fuck going on, but they beating his ass. Yeah. Let me jump on. Yeah. Her nephew was there now. Yeah. Because I told your parents
so you guys jump on.
Yeah, her nephew was down there. Hey, and then he jumped in on it. And she started recording something. It was super crunk. Yeah. But that goes to show my relationship with my kids, and sometimes, like, if you can see the shit my kids got me for Father's Day, right, nigga, right, I'm gonna post it, not on this video, but I'm posted on one of them. But you need to see the shit, man. Like, right, it was it was heartfelt. Like, most kids will draw you a picture. That's heartfelt. Right. You know what I'm talking about? They'll do this for you. It's heartfelt. My son made a fucking poster of everything he loved the most about me.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? I drew a picture of me with my uniform on in the middle or whatever and talked about that. Then he made a separate picture of my favorite fucking basketball player.
Right.
He drew Kobe Bryant.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Colored him in and everything. Then put the
now, hold on. Let me say what I gotta say before I forget. Because that shit, you know what I'm saying? We know that shit. So given all of that, like I said, she know. Yeah. She know, just like any other woman know, what your motherfucking kids mean to you as a man.
Yes.
And not only that, it's like let me keep track of my point. Not only that, and like I said, they know what they mean to you. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, okay, like, if it wasn't for them, he don't give a fuck about me. I probably never see or hear from this man again. So why the fuck would I make it easier on him? I'm gonna use these kids to make it hard. So in my career of being a father, you know what I'm saying? In my career of being a father, the only part where I became a superstar and really started selling and becoming a star of the game every single time is, bro, when I really changed the way I approach, bro. See, because look, when the kids are born, they just start fucking up. Shit done start happening, shit like that. Then throughout the relationship, they been pissing you off. So when you leave and y'all ain't together no more, it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? They making shit hard. So you in this rah mode every time y'all pretty much together. Even if you are talking, even if you trying to be your comments, it's still some aggression there. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucking bitch been doing some shit and she playing with your kids. Yeah. So once you lose that aggression and you stop and you start doing what the kids call it, when I start finesse, you gotta finesse the situation. You gotta finesse. So when you start talking to them, look here, man, look, we've been through some stuff with these kids. Or they mean a lot to both of us. You gotta hit them with that. I never ever look down on you as a mom. You're a great mom. You gotta give them their props. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, boost their head. No, I'm telling you, bro, you a great mom, man. You know, you take care of them. Why you think I don't be worried about them when I ain't around? Cause I know you take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So look here, man, from now on, we need to chill out with all this drama. I don't want my kids growing up seeing me angry and disrespecting their mom. I want, they love me, they fuck with me. So a part of me being me is not seeing them see us fight or me saying this or saying that to you. And then from there, bro, it started to get a little bit better for me. Like you said, okay. Yeah, for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, this ain't no advice. I'm just saying this will work for me. And then from there, like I said, just not, I know I'm giving a lot of money. I know I'm getting fucked. But I just got to worry about what I do on this end. I don't say nothing. I don't care. I don't even talk to you. I try to avoid you at all costs. But I'm still going to, you know what I'm saying, be in these kids' life. And I'm still do what I do. It just ain't got nothing to do with you. If you hear any rapport or anything how we living or what's going on, that's because you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know. But other than that, when I talk to you, I'm giving you your props, and I'm like, I sound like a changed man that they can't fuck with. They can't get you. They know that, like, damn. So this nigga don't care about that little bullshit I be doing no more, man. This nigga don't care about the games that I play with Mari, the games that I play when I do this, when I say this, that shit. He don't care about none of this shit no more. Ain't nothing for them to entertain, nothing for them to do no more. You know what I'm saying? Then your life just become a little bit more easier with the relationship with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you just.
How many of my people on here know me on here? Like, I wish I could see the number of everybody that know what I've been through.
Yeah.
Nigga, I did that shit.
Yeah.
The whole sweet talk, all that shit. That shit didn't matter.
Yeah.
Once me and Karen got serious, that's when she took the kids.
Yeah.
The dude she with now is a nigga she was cheating on me with like 2.5 years before we even got a divorce. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't care nothing about that shit.
That's
do your thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Do your thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when me and Karen was just, you know what I'm saying, halfway dating, she was like, okay, well, whatever, and the kids, blah, blah, blah. Once we got for real, like I said, all of that sweet talking shit that I was doing, it was pissing Karen. Matter of fact, I wish she can be here because you can ask her. It was pissing her off. And I told her, like, look, I know the shit that I'm doing, like, I'm breaking my back to make sure even though we ain't together no more, I'll still break my back to make sure her feet didn't even fucking touch the ground when it comes to taking care of the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Because I know we still got to go to court, and I want to have it finalized that we have 50-50.
Right.
So before we go to court, nigga, I'm kissing ass. I'm talking about, like, nigga, she be like, hey, can you bring the kids over to see me? I'm all the way in fucking Plano. I'm talking about Plano off of Dallas Parkway, Plano.
Deep Plano.
Yeah. And she work at Parkland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not close. So we go to Plano to my aunt's house for Christmas one year, and instead of going back home to Garland, she's like, hey, can you bring the kids by here to see me on Christmas Day to work? Nigga, I know goddamn well I wouldn't have done that shit no otherwise.
Right.
But due to the fact we still going to court, Karen was pissed like, you ain't got to go do it. I'm like, I know I ain't got to, but I want to keep this cushion soft.
Right.
So that way, all the drama and shit later on, it'll be killed. So even if it don't work, I want to know within me that I did the best that I can. I like, it's gonna piss you off, and if it is, you can move on. But this is how I'm gonna handle this situation.
But
with
that's
my kids.
when you know you got a rider, because like I said,
I got you. But what I'm saying to what you were just saying a while ago, all of that, you know, talking about, okay, you know what I'm saying, you a great man. I'm talking about letters. I still the first week I think I was at the house, I cut the grass and shit. I don't even live there no goddamn more. Like, I'm just trying to keep it kosher until this court date and shit.
Yeah.
Think that shit matter? Fuck no, it didn't goddamn matter. Nigga, you need to be miserable. What the fuck are you doing smiling?
Right.
Or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So then, like I said, the child support came, whatever. Now, only thing I discredit for her as a mom is her influence on the kids. Everything else, like, nigga, she there for them kids.
Right.
Nigga. I don't like.
That's what I'm saying. So I want to say, because they see enough shiesty ass.
Yeah, and I was saying that shit to her.
Stuff that you don't do. Not only to people in your family, you know, but you know, I mean, you just didn't do a peer. So that's the worst thing. So they get enough of that. They don't need to see that from that everything.
But they can't help it, because right now I'm glad that my kids are in the mental status where they are, except for my son. He's still soft-hearted and shit like I was at his age or whatever. But it's funny when their mama be talking bad about me. They can't say, "Nah, mama, that ain't true. Nah, mama, that ain't how that would happen." They can't say that,
right.
So they just take it. And I don't know where they save it or write it down or whatever. But soon
they never deal with it, bro.
As soon as I pick their ass up from the school bus, Daddy, guess what Mommy said?
Yeah.
She said you was gay.
Yeah.
God damn, for real? Yeah, because you let Trinity paint your toenails. Mommy said you was gay. I'm like, damn, but they laughing at it because they know better.
Right.
Until Mommy said that you didn't play basketball, you just got you make up lies about how you went overseas. I'm like, so all these pictures of me being in Afghanistan on my phone, and these newspaper articles with me dunking on people, you know what I'm talking about? That's a lie. You know what I'm talking about? But they know.
Why she's?
That's why I'm glad that my kids are where they are, and my relationship with my kids is excellent. Like, I
must be doing them workout fights or some shit, man. You choking too hard or something.
Only time I put my hands on her was to get her hands off me.
Yeah.
I've never pushed her to the floor. If she grabbed me or hit me, I grab her hands and hold her. But I've never held her in a way where it's fist to fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Never okay, my.
No, the only reason I say that
is something I ain't talked about on here. My daughter seen her jump on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's one situation that was fucked up because she was mad. I got on her ass about shopping on fucking Craigslist and going into a stranger's house to pick up furniture. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You don't just go to some random motherfucker house and walk in their house
right.
and okay, but because shit can happen anyway. I was helping her with that shit, bringing some shit in the house. And I told her how retarded it was. She got mad. This motherfucker literally came behind me, stuck her fingernails. My daughter sitting on the couch watching, see all this shit. Stuck her fingernails straight down my back. I turned around like, what the fuck? And she swung. Of course, I went on like, what the hell wrong with you? She swung again. I caught her hand. Then I still got a mark on her. She bit a big ass chunk on my chest under here. So I got her head up off me. Now I'm holding her hand. I turned her around. I'm holding like this. My daughter come up. Now this is the part that's fucked up. She doing all of this shit in front of my little girl. My little girl run up and try to break it up. Kimmy's still fucking fighting and kicking and shit. And so now my daughter about to get kicked. So I gotta let her ass go. And I'm shielding my daughter. And she punched me and hit me in the head and back. And she kicked Trinity. Not hard enough to do nothing. But her foot fucking hit Trinity. And it's like, okay, now I'm just holding over her until this nigga back here calm down. I'm taking all these motherfucking hits. I ain't never put my fucking hands on her.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But they get out of line. They get out of line and do. I ain't gonna say they get out of line. That's a bad choice of words. But she's just doing stupid shit, and it's like, man,
you gotta find some type of release before you get to that point, because it's like, shit, why is it okay for them to do it as women, but then
if I would have hit her ass back, I would have
did. Imagine you would have did all that.
Even if I slapped her back one time, like all of these hits I just took,
right?
If I just popped her ass back one time, I'd be the one in jail,
right?
You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause, I mean, if you see her, people, even today, everybody look at her like she innocent.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Because she cute. And to me, she's like fucking Gargamel now.
But the way what I was finna say though, bro, is for her to hate you the way she do, something had to happen. Because look, you hear a lot of bitches talk, baby mamas talk shit about baby daddy to them, or you hear other people say what they done said. But to keep sending that shit through your kids, that's like on some whole other.
That's why, bro. Karen used to defend her. Karen used to defend her. She was like, "Look, I understand what you're saying, but there has to be another side." I'm like, and I honestly, I quit talking to Karen about my kids, of what my situation with her. Like most times, she'd be the person I come tell. I cut that shit out because it don't make no sense. I understand where you're coming from. You're on the outside looking in. So when I tell you something, it's gonna be like, "Well, nigga, every nigga say their ex is garbage. Every nigga say that." So I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'm just gonna quit telling it to you now." Now I don't have to because Karen.
But that's a whole different level because, like you said, you talking about money and financial status. Because if your kids are in and out your life, done been through that shit too, man. That's why I said, you know you got a good woman because she's sticking through it and she riding with you. This woman done, goddamn me, we done lost everything. We done had one of them first fucking 65-inch goddamn flat screens, the one with the back and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Samsung and shit. You know, I'm talking about one of the first. You know, the motherfucker was nice though, motherfucker, big motherfucker. Sold that motherfucking shit to pay for court fees and shit like that. So we sitting in there barely with anything and shit. Then you go on stand and gotta lie for me because they saying some shit that is kind of true, but you ain't gonna say that to the judge.
But ain't the way they explain it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you learn on the stand for me. So you know you got a real one and a rider through all that shit. Sometimes, bro, like I said, and we're gonna disagree. You gotta just gotta know, like, hey, your cutoff switch because this shit here is taking everything away from me, bro. It's giving that baby mama exactly what she wants. She want to see my life continue to be shit, be unwound, no matter how much I think I got it under control. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is it be gradually chipping off. It's like an iceberg. And then that shit gradually chipping off. So you still in your kid's life, but you just gotta know your limit of fight. I ain't got nothing to prove no more, nigga. I done. You know for a fact I ain't no fucking punk when it come to my motherfucking kids. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I know you. I'm talking. I'm in general.
Nigga, you talking about like your situation, like.
No, I'm talking we talking to a camera, nigga.
Hey y'all, my bad. Hey, for all of y'all, my bad. You talking to me? My bad.
We talking to the cast, but no, man, it's like. And, and I do, watch the words because I am talking about me and the person. But for me, like I said, I just, shit, man, them motherfuckers, man, I had to get in front of them damn situations, man. And it still kills me to this day, bro, because every day, bro, I want to go and fight for my kids and do different things. But it's just going to cause more and more drama and stress, bro, and I never am gonna be anything. Then my kids go. You think they gonna understand? Like I said, it's never broke down.
Your
right.
situation is way different from a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot because your kids are older.
Yeah.
But the thing with me is my kids are fighting to be with me.
Yeah.
If my kids stop, like nigga, if we come, we don't. If they stop, nigga, I'm gonna stop. Like right. You have to appreciate the work that I'm doing for you. They too young to know to appreciate it, but they know They know I'm going to see a turn.
Yeah.
They know that, hey, damn, I hate dropping you off. My son cried when I take him back to his mom's house.
Yeah.
So they know all of that shit, and they continue to want to spend more time.
That's why
that's my motivation.
Your shit is, it's different because you know what? Having that said, yeah, man, I can see why you can say, you know what? I wouldn't do anything, put it out online.
Because they fighting for me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and anything can, whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
You need to come next time you come over there. I want you to just pay attention to this one thing. If my daughter's sitting in the living room, matter of fact, it don't even matter where she's sitting at. If she see me walk by, I could have just walked by 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. She'd
run out that room like, nope, Daddy, you got to pick me up.
Yeah.
You got to pick me up.
They always,
whatever. Yeah. And how can I not want to fight for that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? They ain't in their room don't get in their room playing video games. But if they see me walk by, Amari, wake him up in the first thing in the morning. I'm about to go to the gym. Like, nigga, I ain't got time for you moving slow. Yeah. Wake your butt up and get ready. First thing this nigga do, Daddy, where you going?
Yeah.
You gotta give me a hug.
Yeah.
Hug your breath, single breath. Yeah. Whatever, but I'm saying that's the love they show me.
Yeah.
Fucking constantly. So how can I not give everything that I got, including my whole goddamn budget?
Yeah.
Like we just goddamn talking about. Yeah. The whole fucking budget pretty much go to my kids. And you talking about being a rider and Karen, hell, I can't, she a rider like a motherfucker because she know that my, nigga, I was making $30 an hour plus I'm getting money from disability. So I had money, but all my money was going for the fucking kids and she been riding with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause if let's just say I lose the kids and I still got to pay child support for the rest of my life, that's fine. Long as I know that there was an end, and this is my end. Right now, I'm still in the mix.
Right.
So I'm still figuring. I ain't gonna say figuring shit out. I'm still going through the situation. Still got to write down notes. Still got to do all this shit. When I go out and spend money, because my kids on my budget. Yeah. When I go out and spend money, or whatever, I got to keep the goddamn receipts.
Right.
I got to keep up with a whole bunch of shit just so I can tell. I got to prove to another nigga that I'm capable of taking care of. How the fuck I gotta prove to somebody that I want to take care of my kids?
So it's funny, bro. Have you ever heard them niggas, the men that say, "Damn, oh yeah, bro, this my last year, bro. I can't wait."
Yeah.
And then you be like, "Nigga, why you sound like a buster? Like you can't wait to stop paying for your kids?" But bro, it be that real after so long.
I would say no. They tired of giving the mama that money.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I would not have an issue if my kids. If she using that money and she's setting them account to the side,
right,
or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? When I mentioned it to her, like, why don't we set the kids up in an account, or whatever, and then we can put the money there. She was like, no, nigga, that money go to blah. I'm like, nah, okay, I already see where we're going with this shit. Right. Whatever. So I separately, I went off and set them up account.
Right.
That's another thing I spend money on. I put every time I get paid, my kids get paid.
Right.
I'm talking about, I got this thing called Green Light. I should put the link at the bottom. I try to remember. Green Light, let me write that shit down.
See, even though why we doing that, even though it's been like a year almost, you know what I'm saying, since the distance between my older teenagers, you know what I'm saying, so they haven't been costing me as much. And I'm possibly gearing up for not being on child support, possibly by the end of this year or early next year, you know, for my oldest. So I'm kind of trying to just enjoy just my financial freedom right now, just trying to get myself together, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
You better have another chunk of money in your pocket.
I've been losing though for 18 for almost 20 years now, bro.
Forever. Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like when a nigga be like, hey, nigga, I got
No, I'm talking about, bro. You get behind every now and then for some few months. I don't like to be in debt. Debt. They won't let you register your car. You can't have a driver's license. They take my taxes. That's some of her money. That's her money too, bro.
Yeah.
But so even though I'm out of debt,
but that's why niggas.
But that happened to me like 2 or 3 times. No, nigga, that's why I got 2 refunds. Nigga, have you ever got a child support refund? Now I got 2. I had 3 in my life, nigga. I got 2 in 1 year, back to back, nigga. Nigga. I got a total of $1,200 back.
But that's what I'm saying. Like a while ago, you like niggas sound crazy when they be like, nigga, I'm
overpayment.
But what I'm saying is, when they say that they're done, that's probably because they know that the money that they were spending was funding their mama's nonsense.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, I'm not done with my kids. I'm done paying that help.
But have you ever paid attention to the breakdown? These stupid wenches don't even realize that they are. Yeah, they getting screwed by the system, man. Because man, them folks, you know, they text them a percentage. They charge them a processing fee. 9 times out of 10.
Talking about the OAG?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know, you
work
for them, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So by the time if you giving such a month, you don't know how much they is actually.
Well,
giving.
I don't pay through. And I'm honestly, the only reason I refuse to go through the Office of the Attorney General, which is a safer way to go, cost money get lost in there, but it's a safer way to go when it comes to keeping records or whatever. Because I've seen situations where a nigga will specifically say, "Hey, I'm paying child support for June," and write that shit down and have the receipts, and then the mom like, "Nah, that wasn't for child support, that was for gifts," and then the dude lose. But the main reason I don't really want to fuck with the OAG, I used to work for him for 6 years. I've heard too many horror stories of how these motherfuckers. I'm talking about every time I go downstairs to fix the computer or some shit, somebody arguing about why they still taking money out of my check, and I've been off child support for 2-3 months. Now, they still may take it out for another 2 or 3 months, and then it'll go be another 7 or 8 months before you get your refund back on the shit, if you get a refund back on the shit, but you got to keep checking on it. I'm not trying to do all of that shit and lose my goddamn money, y'all, because my 9 times
I always happen to be lucky in the state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? When I know that I know when I overpaid, I don't have to hunt the money down too long. Maybe a few weeks, couple of weeks or something like that. But I want you wind up getting my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is what I've seen.
Right. Yeah, you ain't like say you've been in the system.
I've worked there. Yeah. And I'm talking about these motherfuckers that come in and be like, well, hey, why the fuck am I still paying this right here?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, why the fuck am I still paying this amount when y'all paperwork say I pay this amount?
But hold up. That was my point that I was finna get to. That's what I was finna jump in, because that's where I'm gearing up for right now. Even though my last year or so has been lax, and there's possibility that I could be getting off. There's a possibility that I probably won't be getting off, because if my son do decide to go to college, in school, yeah, I'm still on it. Yeah.
Hold on. You pay child support after they graduate high school?
No, sir. If
or
they
18.
And if they continue to go to school and college until they 21, you pay for them.
Well, I'm glad my clause don't say that shit. My clause specifically say 18 or graduate or whichever one come last.
That's what it say. But then maybe it's more.
No,
I'm telling you now, that's the trick that y'all these bitches been using for years.
Well, I'm not saying nobody else.
Yeah, you going to college. You want her to go enroll into some bullshit ass school, community college, so you can keep that motherfucking check going. You know what
I ain't speaking on nobody else's situation, but I got a 32-page document. And that shit that what you talking about ain't on now one of them.
That's why I told you I was unable to go to college
crazy shit.
out of school.
Shit right
and
there.
You know, man, that shit fucked my life up. But anyway, so but like I said, and anxiety still builds up because it ain't over. They grown, but nigga, I still responsible for them if they do good in their life and they need help and they bro, I want to lay down a foundation for them, bro, and I want to be able to help them when they need it. Now, if you steady, even though granted they been saying fuck me and all this and that, and they ain't really been fucking with me, and that ain't because, like I say, bro, my kids and they have the same. I endured all that endorsement and being adored like that. I done had all that, but then, like I said, so many years, bro, of your mama always backlashing. And then shit don't go right on your end. You start to come into adolescence and shit like that. Kind of game change. And like I say, when you got a child that ain't like that, bro, right? I like to sit back and see them Cinemax movies where a child like yours, your oldest boy, you know what I'm saying? How respectful he is and how cool he is, how well he turned out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So like I say, everybody's circumstances is different. You know what I mean? But I like good kids, bro. I don't like people. Cause me, bro. People say I was bad, or kids or my classmates, and some people would say I was bad. But I was good. I was always, nigga, I went to etiquette school. I was in certain programs. I had certain mentors in my life. And I had to look back. Who the fuck did that shit for me? Moms. The one that I thought that like my relationship was so hard with and so rough with, you know what I'm saying? And then I had a bad relationship with my dad because of how my mom's was, and then they didn't want to come around. So as you just get older, shit just
understand it more.
Yeah, it just unfold, bro, and just be like, oh, okay, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't got that kind of patience. Like, if that's just hypothetically speaking.
I say everybody's situation different.
Yeah. and my kinfolk, with me and him. This is where me and him, like, we click right here on this point. Yeah. If my kid's 15, 16, 17, whatever, and them niggas ain't reaching out to me, right? All right, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm, because you know everything I put in. If I put in everything for you growing up, and all of a sudden you starting to turn the page a little bit. Right. Now, I ain't saying a rebellious kid, because teenagers gonna be rebellious.
No, we talking about now, like flat out, like what I've been getting. Like I said, you message your kids, hey man, I love you so much, I'm always here for you. I'm always.
And the motherfucker don't respond back, but you ain't talking back.
Or don't respond at all, like you ain't shit, or some shit like that. But
because you old enough to know now. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Because, like, nigga, I was a 17-year-old kid before. I knew how to show motherfuckers that I appreciated them. You know what I'm talking about? And the fact that I poured everything in you ain't got no excuse to not know. Right. You know what I'm talking about? You seen me go through shit. Right. All my kids have. Right. You seen the fight that I put up for you. Right. Whatever. My older son now, he see the shit now because I sent him to go live with his mom when he was 15, and shit, she be leaving him at the house goddamn 2-3 weeks at a time. So he see who he got to call when that situation happens. He talked to me. You know, talking about, you know, so he got friends and shit too, but the road got hard when he got over there. Right. I take my blame for sending him over there and not asking enough questions to his mama. Right. So I take my blame for that. Right. But at the same time, he like, well, shit. But now, this motherfucker at 19 years old, right, nigga drove from Atlanta to come see me. Right. How can I not?
That shit was super lit.
That shit was tight, boy. Yeah, how can I not get these niggas everything that I goddamn got?
Right, but are you a simp? Are you a lame? Are you getting weak in your old age for starting to think like, well, you know what? And you might not never tell her this or your son this, but think this in your mind. Damn, shit, it could have been worse. At least she ain't have 2 or 3 kids up under him, had him over there babysitting kids while she's out taking, you know what I'm saying, trips and shit like that. So I'm not saying, that's not giving her any points. That's just saying your job as a dad could have been worse, and he could have turned out worse by having a more rougher setup. You know what I'm saying? He got two fairly decent parents, and you don't know his mama doing, but he got a good dad, and his mom is obviously she you know what I'm saying? She
that financially and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it could have been worse. That's what I'm saying. He could have been.
Situation could have been much worse. With AJ, with my older son AJ, nigga, shit could have been worse.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot, much worse. He was born in Alaska.
That's why I say, are you weak in your old age for admitting that?
Nah, fuck no. Once you start admitting shit, that makes you stronger.
Yeah.
That means you don't give a fuck about what nobody else's opinion is, or whatever, to a certain extent. You know what I'm talking about? Because like you did earlier, like nigga, the reason I don't do that shit because I know I'm a hothead. Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't gonna say that shit. They be like, nah, I'm cool. Like, nah, nigga, you need to know yourself.
Right.
And once you know yourself, admit the shit.
Right.
Admit your faults. Yeah. Like you just said just now, like nigga, I know I'm a different motherfucker now that I'm older. I got kids.
Yeah.
I make different moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I got to be some sort of influence.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. My kids know with all authority.
Right.
That nigga, you can't do shit that I do.
Right.
Until you get a certain age. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm not gonna lock myself in a box. Becoming an adult, having a job, having all of that shit has privileges.
Right.
My privileges, I can fucking cuss, I can drink, I can do all of that shit.
Hell yeah.
You take your little motherfucking ass to school and come here and eat up my goddamn money. Exactly. So until you stop eating up my money, you can't cuss.
Right.
Bottom line. And I'm gonna say you can't cuss. I ain't saying what you're doing around me or not around me, but if I find out that you're cussing from anywhere, I'm on your ass.
And then continue to try to be a good positive influence, man. And something that cause like one
Spend
thing, I got a lot of shit that work against me, bro. But one thing that I don't have working against me, bro, is I'm not a felon. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I take pride in, and that's something I'm trying to protect. You know what I'm saying? And if I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, not be able to protect myself in a certain time.
You got a lot more opportunities.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not be able to protect myself and pass away than have to be here living in a life that's fucked up where I'm the felon and I'm the nigga that's
living a hard life.
Even if I do come off of self-defense, do you know it's a chance that you still can lose, bro, because that family can come back with a civil case.
Especially because you black too.
That's why I tell most niggas don't even know. They don't even, if you gonna do that, get you some gun and get you some license, some insurance. It's an insurance that protect you in case you do have to shoot a motherfucker. It ain't never like $20 a month. Texas something I'll probably put that link and find that. But yeah, you can, protect yourself for $20 a month, and in case you do get into some shit, you will have an attorney, bro, because see, you could be in the right in self-defense, but still, bro, wind up in trouble. You know what I mean? So
happens all the time.
That
shit happens. And you a nigga with a gun too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It don't matter what the fuck happened, nigga. To them, that's two birds with one stone.
Right. So it's like, nah, ain't no bitch. I'm telling you, don't protect, don't package shit. Just be smart. We gotta be watching that Shy Show, bro. Them kids.
I told Karen we gonna get on that shit.
Boy, get up on that motherfucker. Man.
Let me tell y'all something. To a dad that give a fuck about his kids now.
Yeah.
Fucking, your kids mean the world to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And you baby mamas out here, like I said on the last episode, y'all the ones, y'all the fucking obstacle for a dad that give a damn.
Please
and this, I ain't gonna say, he said please stop, fuck that. Cause you know what you're doing. It ain't no please stop.
Nah, it is please stop because you got to install. You got daughters too. Don't teach your daughters that shit. Don't teach your... No, I'm talking about the women. We talking about women. Please stop. If somebody got to beat it in their head, they went your ass mamas ain't gonna beat it in their head. Somebody.
But that's one thing that
let's open up people's conscience. Sometimes you have to spark people's conscience. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to get that help for no credit, bro. I think she do. I hope she. I got a good feeling and she gonna be good with Trinity. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I got a good feel. The only thing I'm just nervous about is the fact that like she's an outgoing person.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like she grew up outgoing or whatever, and my daughter's super fucking outgoing. And what I mean by outgoing is there's no such thing as stranger danger.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said,
well, if the route you going, I know where you going with that shit. But if the route you going, them kids gonna be with you in full time in no time. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm ready for that shit.
I mean, if they gonna.
Here's what I mean. The bad side about their mom. I taught my daughter, if you wear a dress, you put some fucking shorts on under it. Now, she will not go anywhere if she ain't got no shorts on under her dress.
Right.
Her mama got mad at her for putting shorts on under her dress. So she took the shorts off, but then when her mama went to the room, she went there and grabbed them bitches and put them back on.
Right.
But the thing is, like, it's a lot of fucking perverts out here. When Trinity said, I got pictures of my daughter sitting down with a dress on with one leg cocked up here and one leg on the wrist on the armrest. It ain't not being a lady. She a little girl.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? She little, so we
Right.
of course I told her to close her legs and all that shit there. But at the same time, it's perverts out here that be looking for shit like that. So now, if she ain't thinking about it and she sit with her legs open, she got fucking shorts on under there, and like the tights that come like halfway down your thigh. She got that shit on under there. So they like,
you can
hide.
No, that's very important, bro.
And it just pissed me off.
I don't know what kind of went she is, thinking
that's my
ass bitch. Because look,
why would you speak against that shit? Especially, I understand when you get older.
She go back in the day.
Yeah, when you get older, I told my daughter now, like when you get older, trust me, you gonna stop wearing them shorts under there. Yeah. You gonna start seeing boys that you like. You gonna want your hair done more.
I seen that on that show.
Right, goddamn now.
I said,
she loved that shit.
Always got dresses on, and then so happened they was at the skating ring, and then you can see the little tights. I said, well, shit, at least she wear
shit under there.
She got tights up, shorts up under.
Yeah, she wear dresses. She climbing the fucking goddamn jungle gym at school. She got shorts on under her shit. Mm-hmm. You tell me your man away, but So
you still being woman like, cause like a lot of people say, well, most women should only wear skirts or dresses or whatever. Woo. It's like a woman thing, you know what I'm saying? Don't wear. So okay, yeah, you still being woman like, but damn, I'm still protecting myself too and want my respect. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking perverts. So. Yeah, man, it's a good ass episode, man.
We cooked on this motherfucker.
Yeah, And we doing numbers these days.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to everybody support. Start coming, man. Y'all so fucking shy out there, man. Say, I don't give a fuck. Bad comments, whatever. Say, talk your shit, pop your shit, because one thing, we ain't gonna come back. We don't give a fuck because we gotta keep up with the guidelines and shit like that. He might come back at you, but I'm not finna entertain you doing shit.
I'm done plenty of times while I be roasting niggas.
I had to learn how to do
this. Next week.
Yeah.
Next week somebody getting cooked. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah.
But I always put the roast nigga. I'm about to cook your ass.
Oh man, I got this dude you gotta follow. He be covering some different type of shit than we be doing, like some more celebrity shit. But he be roasting his fucking trollers, people that be trolling.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
What's his name? Carlos King or some shit like that. Shout out, boy. I'm gonna put this dude on to you, man, because he be tanning.
Yeah, cause this month was a little more serious. Or whatever. I know most of y'all used to me having just a whole segment of talking shit, which we'll start that shit again in July.
Yeah.
Whatever. But this month I wanted to just give it up for dads because we don't get enough credit for the shit that we do.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, not at all. And not only just for dads, I'm talking about, like he said earlier, men in general.
Male pride.
You know what I'm talking about? We can't fucking explain our feelings to no goddamn body because it's not accepted.
Right.
Especially by women. If we tell a woman we sick, they say, oh, this nigga here out being soft.
Right.
But then when we sick and
the expectations are so crazy.
But then when we sick and we don't say nothing, oh, he being macho.
Right.
So it's like lose. So we just don't say shit to you.
Right.
Or whatever. But so this month was about dads. Next month, we getting back on the shit talk. I got some mean ass topics. We gonna get into some shit.
Real talk. And hopefully we have some lighter moments in this world, man. And some good things that go on because it's just always constantly, something. But
we gonna bring some positivity.
But some stuff's gonna start going on good, man. Covering some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
we appreciate y'all for checking out episode number 41 of the Glitch.
Yes, sir. We making it.
870-626 by 870-686. 0266.
Don't ask me to do the motto.
Hit us up on the Glitch. It's all shits and giggles. Got this shit, nigga. You got this shit. It's all shits and giggles.
Till somebody giggles and shits.
Bam. Peace.